Hello everyone, this is Akuchi back with some more Dominion. I'll be playing another league match of the season, this time against Russ2. We can take a quick look at the standings. Yeah, some pretty evened up. Russ has some ground to make up. Um, all right. Yeah, Russ2, I think, plays very fast, and I played pretty slowly last time I played him, so let's see if we can keep up the pace. I mean, I'm not going to play as fast as him, but hopefully not painfully slow. We've practiced. Does that do anything interesting? You can practice a hireling. That's kind of cool. You cannot process a hireling, but you can process into hireling. That's pretty cool. Although the chain at the lower end is missing. We don't have a 3 cost, and then the 4 cost being monument is not great. I'm kind of tempted to get hireling. Let's do it. You know, trading post makes a lot of sense. I didn't get that. We'll get it here. I don't think I actually want another silver. I'm going to be getting plenty here. Four. You know, I wouldn't mind doing this practice on hireling kind of thing. I wouldn't mind it. Okay. Actions. Uh, hmm. Yeah, Seer's pretty good. I wouldn't mind a festival either. Monument, huh? Well, this is kind of crazy. We didn't get to our trading post, unfortunately, but we'll get it here. Our opponent's just getting the VP. It's kind of good. Hmm. So we can practice the squire, I think. Or we could practice trading post, but I don't like that as much. Okay, so let's do that. And then practice squire. Plus 2 buys. We can gain another silver, I guess. It's fine. If we just get a bunch of seers, I mean, it looks kind of good to me. We can process, I suppose. What would we want to process? Maybe a trading post. I think we're a little bit premature on that, but yeah. Let's go ahead and get a baker. We're a little premature on that. I probably should have trashed a copper instead of an estate there. Whatever. Oh, so we didn't get to our trading post. That's unfortunate. All right. Hmm. I still have some coppers left, so I think I'll process the monument here. A little unfortunate that our squire was bottom decked. Ugh. All right, well, we're definitely processing the trading post. We could have gotten the monument. Definitely nice to get more VP. Our opponent hasn't done as good of a job trashing as I would have expected. Wonder why. Okay. So we can process something. Hmm. I'd like that to be a top deck to province, huh? Hmm. So we have enough for double province right now, which is a pretty good place to be. I think I wouldn't mind. Hmm. I wouldn't mind a werewolf. Festival's not bad either. Don't have like villagers or anything. do think Seer is best. Oh, I forgot to practice the hireling. That would have been pretty good. That would probably have been better than another Seer, maybe? Unclear. I guess I could have gotten another procession. That's kind of cool. Okay. Spooky. Yeah, this is not good at all. I think we just have to hope our opponent can't win here. It is a lot of VP. Do they even have the actions? Now they can like practice monuments. That's pretty good. They have another squire. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. We got the first game. Not very cleanly played. Our opponent still had a trading post in deck. Interesting. Surprising. Okay. Rice Broker looks like a pretty good open to me. Um, Ultimately, we want to play with governors, I assume. And we have Good Harvest, which does what? Okay. Rich Candlestick Maker. That's... is that good? Um... I think I'd actually rather get a pawn. Well, we can weigh the horse, the Candlestick Maker. That's probably correct. Okay. And so here, if we weigh the horse, we get to trigger a shuffle. That's pretty good. Uh, Probably Rice Broker number 2. We don't have any plus buy, so should we get... We should have gotten a displace instead of that other Rice Broker, I'm thinking. Okay, so we can get Fisherman here, or we can get Candlestick Maker or Pawn. Lots of different options. Let's be a little greedy. This is kind of awkward. I don't want to trigger the shuffle. Hmm. Sauna. I don't think I need a sauna. It might even hurt. What the heck is that? I think we're triggering the shuffle. It's unfortunate we don't have a copper in hand, but we can make do. Actually, we'll just horse the candlestick maker. Okay, this is definitely what I wanted. So we can go a few different directions here. I think it's time for governor. It'd be nice to have plus buy, and we can get that from Villa or we can get that from Candlestick Maker. Candlestick Maker gives us the extra silver, which I kind of like. I'm not gonna lie. Our opponent doesn't have any buys left. That's probably not the position they want to be in. We can draw. Okay, we have 7 or 8 coins. Or 9. Sure, let's do that. I think Rice Broker on Candlestick Maker is pretty darn good. Okay, so we can upgrade something. I think I want to upgrade Villa here. That does mean we're not going to have much in the way of plus buy if we play this turn out the way I'm thinking. Oh well. Plus 5 cards is really good. I don't think I want to mess with that. Another displace, huh? Okay. And Rice Broker trashing. Yeah, that looks good. We can displace, but then we'd have to buy a villa. Do we want to do that? Hmm. I don't love trash and gain here. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. I can't. I can't. That was incorrect. Let's go with a villa, I guess. And then a candlestick maker. Do we want the extra silver? Hmm. Yeah, okay. And it's definitely time to start provincing. Interesting plays our opponent's doing with like the Villa horse. I have regrets. I have regrets. I did not want all those silvers. Oh well, we can trash them with Rice Broker. Jeez! I'm getting crushed here under the weight of these silvers. This is not good. All right, here we go. Here we go. I mean, we could rice broker the fisherman. That's probably correct. I got a bunch of silvers, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Oh wow, still one silver left. Not ideal, I think. I think we do that. And I wouldn't mind. Let's get the provinces. We can get 3 provinces here. That's pretty darn good. Um, that's pretty darn good. Turn. Oh, have I lost because I took 3 provinces instead of 2? I wonder. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here we can just displace twice. Yeah, I think we're all good. Interesting. That was a weird board. Okay. We have Pixie. Pixie Goat. We have Landing Party. Do I have any Landing Party tricks? I don't see any. The payload here is kind of poor. I assume Pixies run and then we try to get cities and such. It doesn't seem very good. I think I'll get Pixie Engineer. I don't think the grottos are all that good. Sculptor. Okay. Should we take Desperation for Sculptor? I don't think so. Should we take a Landing Party? Next turn, we're not going to have much. I guess I'll defer that decision. No Pixie. It doesn't really seem that good. Okay, I'll take that. I think I'm just grabbing Pixies right now. Wonder if we should take a Grotto at all. Okay, we have some extra buys. I don't really want a Grotto much. We can trash this Engineer, I suppose. Getting a War Chest would be nice. I think. Okay, here we should get a Grotto and a Pixie, I think. Keep that for now. Our opponent's got a bunch of landing parties. I don't really know what I'm doing, by the way. I should point that out. This is a weird kingdom. I should definitely consider scrounging. At some point. Scrounge and desperation are pretty similar. Both are a way to spend 3 coins and get a 5. Desperation is a little more flexible. Along with the junk card, of course. Yeah, cities could definitely be valuable. That one's not great. That one's decent, but we have grottos, so I'm not really into it. Come on, give me freaking swamp. Yeah, okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh, we missed our goat. Um, this is a weird one. This is for sure a weird one. Our opponent gets one of the good pixie boons, but we still have Wisp left, although Wisp is going to get worse once cities activate. Still pretty good, though. Our opponent's in really good shape to have like a big turn later if they just play a single treasure, you know? Mm-hmm. Makes sense. That one's not really thrilling me. Okay. Files are definitely going to empty soon. Hopefully not this next turn. I should have scrounged. Maybe double scrounged, actually. That would have been good. Yeah, we'll see what our opponent could do. Good thing we got Force Gift, though. We each have one engineer. Can our opponent empty engineers? Maybe so. That was impressive what they managed to pull off there. Being able to play both of their sculptors before either of their cities. Quite good. They have 4 debt, though. Ooh, grottos. Hmm. Well done. Yeah, I could have just scrounged. My bad. I don't really like that game. Not just because I lost. I don't like when piles disappear. Makes me very, very sad. This is a pretty weak captain, it looks like. Alright, what does Druid do? We have Field's Gift, at least. And that's pretty much all we have. Opponent goes Snake Witch. Yeah. So 2-5, we both have it. If there was Sky's Gift, then you could actually consider opening Mint. That'd be interesting. But there isn't, so you shouldn't. Let's get Witch. Let's play this dumb game. Okay. How does that make sense? How does that make any sense? 3? There's no village, right? So we need to choose our... I mean, Captain is the village. Playing Snake Witch or Druid. Trashing seems really important. However, there are multiple ways you can trash, including Cemetery. I think we try to build up to Captain. Oh, Courtier Mint was the plan? How do they even afford that mint? They just got lucky on turn 3? Okay. This is not really what we want. Courtier is okay. It's pretty good. We'll get Courtier. I really hope I find my witch. Found it. Okay. This looks like a pretty good cemetery. Okay. We can mint here. I guess. I don't really want to mint, though. I don't think. I think I'd rather get a captain. Now, do I want to trigger this shuffle without my witch, but with the captain? And the courtier? Yeah, I think so. Cool. We have no witch down there. I think we just... I think we attack and trash here. We could double gamble. Nah. Let's just do action. There we go. All right. Let's go cemetery. What do I have down there? I don't think I have anything good down there. Interesting gamble. All right. We just have a gold down there, right? Or do we have... No, I have a curse down there as well? Okay. So we can get a captain and something else. Cobbler can gain cemetery, but those are almost out. And that's gaining a bunch of cards is not necessarily great. We could just go Captain Cemetery, although we're going to buy one more. Let's get Captain Courtier. We have to discard. That's unfortunate. Ooh. Let's just gamble everything. Okay. Snake Witch. And then we probably want some plus buy. So let's just do that. Okay. Well, this is unlucky. We could just keep going, but we don't actually want that many cards. We messed that up. Let's see if our opponent lets us undo. The two piles empty. It's not clear to me what the last pile is or should be. Maybe we just go for provinces now. It's kind of tricky. Our opponent still gets to attack us. Well, no, they're done attacking us, I think. I suppose we could have catapulted. This is not ideal. At all. Okay. We could just stop here. I'm pretty sure we're not getting up to province. Maybe we could have gotten up to captain, depending on the draws, though. I'm just kind of reluctant to add non-province cards to the deck at this stage. We have a pretty good deck. Let's see if our opponent attacks us. They have a silver to attack us. Oh, they don't have a captain to play as a catapult. Do they have a catapult? They do have a catapult. Okay. But they can't play it. Okay. Oh, but they can do that. Annoying. Oh, okay. We're fine. Maybe I could have just left. Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't mind one more captain. Or actually, hold on. Can we... We can do better than this, right? If we buy the captain, we have 8 coins left. We gamble twice. Yeah, okay. There we go. Alright, we did it. We're probably not doing much gambling anymore. We're about to be hit by wall. Hmm. That's going to lower their VP pretty quickly, I think. They can use catapult to trash mint and such, but I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about this game. Jeez, why you gotta do this to me? There's no autoplay for this. Okay. This might not work. I mean, this is fine. This is fine. We have a province there, so be it. What else is there? Just a gold? Cool, I like golds. think you want to be gaining cards. I guess you can do that. That's fine, I suppose. Let's go. Ready? Easy peasy. Up 3-1. On to the next game. Mm-hmm. So we can trash with Count or Moneylender, but the only way to trash estates is with Count, right? Summon Moneylender is pretty cool. How does Daimyo Count work? That seems pretty good. So it's either summon Moneylender into what? Minstrel or Daimyo? What's our payload here? What's our draw? What's our anything? This is a weird. This is a weird kingdom. Screw it. I guess Tracker's always a card you can get. Alright, it's important that we draw a Count here. We did not draw Count. We even drew an estate, which sucks. Drawing an estate there, very bad. Hmm. It's very important that we pair our Daimyo with our Count. It's critically important that we do this. Let's go. Top deck. Trash hand. Um, Not entirely sure where we go from here. Getting completely thin seems worthwhile. Unfortunately, we top deck the count and not any of our 3 daimyos. That is maximally bad. We can get a duchy. So what's our game plan? How do we play this game? Mm, Rice will give us um, a decent amount of money, I guess. I don't know. This is a weird kingdom, to say the least. Well, that's annoying. They just have 17 daimyos. How did they get them so fast? Daimyo camel train. Interesting. What the heck do we do? I'm kind of stumped. I really wanted a daimyo here. The good news is our opponent has a billion daimyos, but not actually many targets. That will change. Shoot. Come on. It's pretty unlucky. What does tracker do? Boons. Are boons any good? Yeah, maybe. It's a fate card. That's something. This camel train can just destroy piles. I need to be careful. Oh my god, it doesn't stop. It literally doesn't stop. Okay, we need to score. We need to score. That's so ridiculous. Okay. Um, yeah, we Daimyo. Oh, come on. I think summoning Minstrel is the best way to have a good turn. Did our opponent not draw their rice? Oh, they have more minstrels. They're good. One minstrel left. Okay. Let's go one Daimyo Minstrel. Hmm. Hmm. I think I want to draw more cards. That's a pretty good turn. If we can replicate that next turn and get 3 provinces, that seems really good. Hmm. So we can potentially summon a secret passage to try to get our turn kick-started. Or we could just top deck 2 secret passages. I kind of like that. What's better, 1 summoned secret passage? Or 2 top decked secret passages? Let's go with 2 top deck. I don't know the answer to that. Secret Passage is definitely a good card. I think I will Daimyo it. And give us more information, you know? Hopefully our opponent can't quad province. That'd be pretty crazy. I think I'd go Relic Duchy if I were Russ2. And that's what Russ does. Alright, let's see if we can win. Let's just put province at the bottom. Okay. And now we can put a copper where it will be discarded. This is tricky. Whoops. Okay, so we want this to be location 10 or something. Okay, that was nice. Let's go ahead and Daimyo another secret passage. Ooh. We have a Will-O-Wisp. So we're going to draw 2 cards. So we want our copper to be not at the top, not the second top, not the third top, but the fourth top. Oh. I kind of want all of these cards. I really want to draw my relic. So we have like 3 good cards down there. Let's put count in location 2, I think. It may have been a mistake. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It's fine. I think it's fine. Okay. Woo! Close one. On to game 6. Berserker. Hmm. Hmm. Archive looks pretty important. Our opponent gets Herb Gatherer. Because it's the only plus buy. Do I find that important? There isn't much in the way of plus actions here. Although Prepare is kind of empowered by plus buy. And then we have Acolyte, which can trash estates potentially. Mostly I just want Archives. And Sailor. Oh yeah, Sailor trashes. Screw it. I'm not opening Herb Gatherer. Wait, our opponent didn't want to open Sailor? That's weird. Okay, well now we can get Herb Gatherer. I don't mind getting it now. Now that I have a silver and such. I think Archive is better. But now we get Sailor, of course. Now this is awful and why I hate Herb Gatherer. Hmm. Oh, we could draw 3 cards if we played our tide pools right now. That doesn't seem very good to me. Am I just playing without Berserker? Maybe. I want to keep buying these archives pretty much. Mm-hmm. I can buy Windfall here. That seems pretty good to me. I don't think that Herb Gatherer accomplishes much. It is plus buy, however. We could get a moat. I don't really have the actions for that. And I don't think I ever will. So is it worth it as a attack, like, blocker? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go for it. Let's go. No sailors in play? That's super unlucky. Hmm. That is super unlucky. We could scheme the moat too. That's a thing we can theoretically do. We definitely seem to be in better shape. Okay. Easy. So we could windfall again, potentially. Prepare. Their opponent has a moat. Okay. Another herb gatherer. Interesting. One sailor's enough. Let's make sure we actually can do this. Oh, that's so stupid. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Maybe we just provinced out. I don't know. I'm not feeling like we have a good chance of winning here. Okay. I don't know. We can't really do much with that plus buy. We might as well just do this. A little unlucky with our archive distribution. Yeah, Moat drew Archive Sailor. He could have drawn 2 golds. That would have been cool. Or just 1 gold. I mean, I'm not that greedy. Yeah. It's a problem. It's definitely a problem. What are the odds? The odds are pretty good, but not great. I think we just have to go for the schemed mode. Or should we go for the chains of archives, actually? We need some coins. I think this is the way. Looking pretty good. For our opponent, I mean. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that game was rough. I don't like Berserker, but it wasn't super oppressive there. Mostly, I don't know. I don't have much to say about that game. I'm sure there are other decisions we could have made that would have led to a win. But we still got the 4-2, so not too bad. One more match left up against Mixenok. See you then.